Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Dunn, and this discussion is going to be about bankruptcy. If a company can't pay its obligations as promised, it may face bankruptcy, but there are two major distinctions when talking about bankruptcy. We can talk about Chapter 11 or Chapter 7. Chapter 11 bankruptcy is simply reorganization, where they would negotiate a less burdened repayment, and Chapter 7 is liquidation, where all assets would just be liquidated and the company would be dissolved. Usually, a company wants Chapter 11. The creditors may prefer Chapter 7 because remember, the creditors have assets that their um, debt has been tied to. So, in the event the company doesn't repay, they would have claims on those assets. So if a company can't meet its obligations, it will file Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And that just prevents creditors from foreclosing, taking the assets, and shutting down the business. The company would have 120 days to file a reorganization plan where a trustee would supervise this reorganization and existing management would stay in control. The company has to show that it is worth more alive than dead. And if they can't, then the judge is going to order a liquidation under Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So if assets were to be liquidated, the order with which they are liquidated, first they would have to pay past due property tax, then secured creditors from the sales of the secured assets, then the trustee's cost, then the expenses incurred after bankruptcy, any wages and unpaid benefit contributions, unsecured customer deposits, taxes, unfunded pension liabilities, unsecured creditors, preferred stock, and then common stockholders. So this is why common stock is the most risky position in a company. And so it also has the greatest upside for returns because if the company doesn't succeed, those common stockholders aren't going to receive anything. Um, Creditors are sometimes willing to participate in reorganization even if their claims are significantly less than they were before, because those unsecured creditors would likely get nothing in a liquidation. So the creditors get to vote on the reorganization plan. If the majority of the creditors and the judge approve, then the company will emerge from bankruptcy with lower debts, reduced interest, and hopefully a chance for success.